Yo.
What's good, everybody? It's Once Too Many Reactions. We did a quarter season review episode, and I was like, we're going to come back for half season, this and that. And we're not doing that, but we are going to predict out the rest of the season right here, right now. We're going to see between me and this guy right here, we're going to pick through all the games for the rest of the season. Then once we get to the playoffs, we're going to be left to our own. We're both going to do our own little playoff bracket because that's going to be probably where we disagree the most, where the biggest disagreements come from, and I don't see us coming to the same conclusion.
I feel like we pretty much agree on everything football. Right? We rarely have disagreement. Although our other video now aged terribly, but
not too bad. But the Seahawks thing.
Yeah, I called the Cowboys to win the division.
Oh yeah, I had the Eagles though.
The Jets.
Well, the Bucks is not fair because they got hurt, but we both called the Bucks to win that division.
Yeah.
All
right. So the Jets. You hear it?
Yeah. The Jets. Yeah, the Jets was bad.
Yeah. But there's a lot of
Cardinals too.
I actually shit on the Eagles. I was like, are we sure the Eagles are even a good team? Whoops. Anyway.
Okay, so I think Bears-Packers, I don't see the Bears having like a comeback game, even though it's in Chicago. I think Packers are probably going to win that.
Agreed.
Okay. Niners-Seahawks, I think this could be a trap game to me, but I do think the Niners are kind of like finding themselves with CMC back, and I expect them to win that close.
Agreed. I get what you're saying, though. It could be one. There's in every like week.
There's games
in like a 16, 16 games. There's like 10 that you feel sure about, say, and then there's like 6 that are the kind of toss-up games or whatever. Yeah. And you're like, these 10 got those, and the 6 is like your focus. But then there's always like 2 or 3 of those 10 that always
go the other way.
Yeah. So that could be one of those games.
And you know what? The Titans-Vikings could be one of those with the way the Jags game went, but I still don't feel comfortable picking the Titans over the Vikings.
Not that it matters, but I think Will Levis is back.
Yeah.
But that still doesn't matter. I'm going
Vikings. This one, honestly, isn't going to have any implications at all, but I kind of just feel like Saints because they're at home.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think with Derek Carr back, he just gives them a different look, whereas the Browns doesn't really matter who they got a quarterback, it seems. So not that Jameis Winston was going to save the day anyway, but...
I think the Rams are going to beat the Pats, honestly.
I agree. I think it'll be... That might be a game similar to the Seahawks 49ers game where you could look back and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, Pats. I feel like Pats are liable for that every fucking week.
That's why I have picked every game this season up to this point, and I am. When I say one,
did you say like 2-9 or something like that?
They're 3-8. So it'd be 1 and. Oh yeah, maybe I miscounted. I think I got one pick. I got the Patriots.
One.
Yeah.
He's also a Patriots fan. He's a little biased.
No, but it's also a ton of times me not picking the Patriots. Like, not a ton of times. I didn't get any of their 3 wins either. The only game I got was saying the 49ers were going to win. That's the only game I got right.
And I'm a Commanders fan that's an absolute pessimist, so we'll see that coming out too. Lions crush the Jags.
Yeah.
I feel like I would bet my house on that. Like, that's one where I don't.
No Trevor Lawrence, too. Not that, again, it matters a whole lot, apparently. But
this is one where I'm like, I don't know. I kind of feel like the Broncos are going to win this game.
Okay.
I can see, if you want to go Falcons, I won't argue it. But I kind of am leaning Broncos.
I've went through this week already, and I picked the Falcons to win it.
Mm-hmm.
That's with about as much confidence as you pick in the Broncos. So.
Should we have this be a tie? Should we predict a tie right here, right now?
At the end of the season, we just have like 6 teams with ties.
No, we don't. We're not going to pick a bunch of ties, but we should make it a point to throw one tie in there. But so, you know what? Can we like flip a coin or something?
I was just looking around. I can get one
because I think that would make it a little more realistic too.
There are some legit coin flip games.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got on one side we have a picture of George Washington. That's heads, and on the other side, a picture of a bat.
A cat?
A
Oh, a bat?
Yeah. In the year 2020. Interesting.
Whoa!
Interesting.
That's wild. Did we just come up with a conspiracy theory right here, live in front of everybody? They put it right in front of our fucking faces.
Why can't I read the?
It's just COVID.
It's just national party in honor of those who died. And you're like, that's a little. Put them on a quarter.
It happened in March 2020.
All right. So, heads Broncos, tails.
Yeah.
Falcons. Heads Broncos.
All right. Monday Night Football, Texans versus Cowboys. I don't think the Cowboys are going to win this, especially Dak out for the season.
Yeah, I go Texans. And for the record, Dallas. I'm pretty sure at least Jerry Jones was like, I think, what's his name, Cooper
Yeah.
Rush? I think Cooper Rush gives us the best chance to win. And it's like, dude, even if he does, your record, what's your record?
Before this, 3-6.
You're 3-6. Like you don't have a shot. Like Cooper Rush, even if he gives you a shot to win, you're not making the playoffs. You have Trey Lance. See what you have.
Yeah.
Just fucking see what you have, and because the season's done, it's over.
Yeah. My theory there is Trey Lance must suck. And they just know he sucks.
It's so bad that
like
they
he's
wanna,
in practice and he's just
save him
playing
from
7-on-7, just getting fucking kicked.
Yeah, I don't know. Just pick fucking. Put him in.
I think Miami is going to tease a little bit of a run here and definitely beat the Raiders, especially at home.
I'll agree. I'll agree with you there.
Really?
I actually don't know who I picked there, but who do I have? Was it? They don't. The Raiders are kind of dog shit too.
Yeah. The Raiders are 2-8, and I don't think the Dolphins are dog shit with Tua. I just think
they're 4-6. They're probably 6-4 with them. So
3-6.
Oh, yeah. They're probably 6.
But so I think they'll tease a bit of maybe we can go on a run here. This game, this is obviously one that can go either way though. After watching the Commanders play the Steelers, I know they beat us and they're a really good team, but I don't think they're going to beat the Ravens. I think the Ravens are very fucking good, and I think this is kind of a big divisional game, and I think this is where the Ravens kind of big boy of the division on them the same way the Eagles did to us.
Yeah, they the division games are always it's one of those things where anything can happen. Normally I'm still going to pick the Ravens, but that's kind of the only reason why I would consider the Steelers as a possible victor is a division game.
Yeah.
But I think Ravens are,
smart money is on Ravens
Yeah.
kind of thing. This is an interesting game for me because I feel like the Jets are done now, so they're probably gonna fucking smoke the Colts. But I could also see them just continuing to collapse and dropping this game.
Yeah, the Colts need to figure out the whole Anthony Richardson thing.
He's playing.
He's playing, but I just need to figure out what they have there.
Yeah.
I would put the money on the Jets.
Yeah, I think that's fine. So this is gonna be an interesting game for me, because this is the game that I've been waiting to pick the Bills the whole time, and I would, if I'm picking this game, I think the Bills are going to win it because I think it's the game that the Chiefs lose. But this really has a lot of butterfly effect implications for the way I pick the rest of this, because if you are this feels like too much of an obvious game that the Chiefs lose and they probably win it, I think if they beat the Bills, I'm going to have trouble picking against them at all, and I'm probably going to argue for them going 17-0. But I do think that this is the game. First of all, they always have trouble in Buffalo, and I just feel like this is the one that they lose, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I'm no stranger to picking against the Chiefs whenever it's a possibility that they could lose. If you throw anybody you throw any other good team at them, I'm gonna pick them to lose just because of just pure deep-seated hate. So I would pick the Bills.
I'm down to pick them because that makes it easier for me going forward. And I think this one is a crazy game. I like that they flexed it to Sunday night. I think Bengals probably pull this one out, but
I agree. It might be just randomly not taking the Chargers seriously.
I think the Chargers are a good team. I think they're both good teams, but I think the Chargers are worse than their record says, and I think the Bengals are better than their record says. I think Bengals are on a bye. I think they need it more. And I think at the end of the day, they're more talented.
I agree. I got Bengals. Cool. What's the red, like little red house things?
That's coming off a bye.
Oh, okay.
Mini bye.
And what's the blue?
I think it's coming off a bye. This is a mini bye. Like, we played Thursday. So
gotcha. All
right. And then this is coming off like a straight up bye week. All right. Moving on to the next week. Starting out with Bears Vikings. I could actually see the Bears stealing a game versus the Vikings at home.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah. This one I can totally see the Giants winning, but I'm gonna go Bucks because I think they're way better than their record says, and I feel like they're gonna start picking up their gimme games and getting a little bit healthy as the season goes on.
This I think is the Mike Evans target date to come back, which is going to be huge help.
Huge, yeah.
And I'll go Bucks.
I'm down Bucks here. As much as I'm a pessimist about the Commanders, Cowboys at home, I'll give it to us.
Yeah.
I think they're in some trouble here. I know the Cardinals have been overperforming and they're coming off looks like a bye here, but they have both these games left, and I kind of feel like it's going to be a split situation with the Cardinals and Seahawks, and I feel like I just, for the sake of continuity, would go home team both times. But if you have more faith in the Cardinals pulling that one out, I'd be down with it too.
I do. Like, I personally would pick the Cardinals, but I don't mind having a split
for these two.
Both of them, so yeah.
All right, and then we'll put it in the bank next time we go Cardinals. This is a fucking very interesting game. This might even be a coin flip. I don't know. Like, I lean 49ers. So if you lean 49ers and you want to just go there with it, I'm down. Yeah. But if you're leaning Packers, I'm down for a flip. Or if you just straight up think we should flip it, then I'm down for a flip too.
I lean 49ers in this one.
Okay. All right. Rams Eagles. I got Rams.
Oh really? I was actually saying that as a
so was I. We both just made the same fucking joke at the same time. That's good. So Eagles.
I was like, I didn't think he was actually going to pick the Rams.
Moving on. I think this middle section is the easiest one to pick. Do you have objections here?
No.
And then, so this I've been kind of viewing as a trap game where the Browns fucking beat the Steelers because they're so fucking annoying. But, I mean, I'm down to just go with the Steelers.
Yeah.
We need to, like, in order to make this a little bit more realistic, though, I feel like we need to throw in some absolute, like, there's no way this could happen bullshit.
Yeah.
To have a shot at this being close.
Because you're talking about, there's always, like, 3 games that, like, what the fuck?
It's always super difficult to fucking choose which game that is, right?
Yeah.
Like, because, like, the day before the Browns-Steelers game, there's no way I'm going to be like, the Browns are going to win right now.
Yeah, this is their shot. This is their time.
Probably an easy one for the Texans.
Yeah.
I think Dolphins probably continue a bit of a run here.
Agreed.
This could be a trap game, too. Like, Broncos going 7-5 is crazy. But, I mean, it's kind of hard not to pick the Broncos.
Yes, I go Broncos if you want to do one of these picks.
Do you want to give the Raiders a chance with a coin flip?
Ooh, I like this idea.
Yeah. So
let's see if they pull off the upset.
Heads, yeah. Heads is Raiders?
Yeah.
Tails.
You can't even win.
We gave you a shot. And then I kind of feel like the Ravens beat up on the Chargers Monday night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. So I'm just going to get the Notre Dame football game on. You guys, you stay over here. You stay this way. You don't turn around.
Okay, so we got Thanksgiving. I think it's
Go
important.
Irish.
I think it's important to acknowledge the situation. So we have Thanksgiving. We have a Cowboys-Giants game, a Lions-Bears game, and a Packers-Dolphins. Interesting. So we're starting off at 12 o'clock with the Lions probably blasting the Bears.
Yeah, this is going to be a game where we're gonna see a lot of text messages from Paul, just distraught about what
Drunk at
about
family dinner.
what has happened this season. Like, what, we were so good to start.
Honestly, this is a coin flip for me. It's like one of those games that just doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Pick it. This is the Nick pick. I don't give
man.
a fuck.
You know what? The Cowboys are gonna
Get a dub.
after losing, they're gonna be like, we're gonna put Trey Lance in. Trey Lance is gonna ball out on Thanksgiving Day.
Well, that was a
and
very
he's
specific prediction. The more things that we say, the more the odds are going. The Vegas odds of predicting this, like in a
Yeah, Trey Lance is going. He's going for 300 yards.
just adding to the parlay.
He's going for 300 yards, 3 picks. 3 picks. Three tutties, no picks. And then Zeke's gonna get in for a touchdown too.
Yeah,
Not bad, right?
cool. And then Packers, Dolphins. I think this might be where the Dolphins flexing the run comes to an end a little bit.
Yeah,
Probably
agreed.
Green Bay takes it at home. It's gonna be mad cold in November too. I know that's like a trendy thing to say about the Dolphins, but bro, being in Miami and then going to fucking Lambeau is crazy.
Yeah, it'll suck.
A little Black Friday game, Chiefs Raiders. I feel like Chiefs get it.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just start on this side for funsies. I could see the Pats getting a dub here.
Yeah. Which means they're gonna lose, but yeah.
This one's tough because everything tells me I want to go Bengals, but I can absolutely see the Steelers just being dicks and taking this game. We got to figure out like what do we think the Bengals like? What do we want to happen with the Bengals here? Because if we're like, oh, Bengals are going to salvage a playoff run, then we probably got to go Bengals. But if we don't believe that's going to happen, or maybe there's even a little bit more adversity, we're going to go Steelers. Let's actually. Who do they have? Like, do they play the Steelers already? Okay, so last game of the season is them versus Steelers too.
All right. I'm down for a home split.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. And just so we don't forget, let's pre-program for when we get over there.
Okay. It's technology. I've never done this before.
So again, trap game totally, but I got Texans.
Yep.
Broncos, I have them again. What is going on?
Yeah. Yeah, it almost doesn't feel right.
It's just keep giving the Broncos win. Should we go Browns?
Yeah, I kind of want to pick the Browns because
yeah,
they're getting too confident over there. Look at them. They're second
Broncos
place.
too many wins. Falcons versus Chargers. God.
I mean, I'm down if you want to do like a coin flip or something. I would pick the Falcons.
I'm gonna agree. I'm just gonna agree. Jets Seahawks. I feel like neither of these teams have a chance to make the playoffs at this point. I'm down to leave it to a flip.
Yeah, sure.
Just see what happens. So, are we just gonna keep going with heads is home? So,
the reason why I did heads for the Broncos was because they had a head as a logo.
so you think Seahawks should be heads?
Yeah.
Fair. And it is heads.
I got you.
Seahawks.
I got you, Gino.
I think Commanders pick this game up.
Yeah.
Home versus the Titans. I think the Ravens beat the Eagles.
Yes, they better.
Yeah.
Freaking better. We hate the Eagles here. Hey, if you're an Eagles fan and you're here, get the fuck out of here.
Well, I think if you could pick any team that you can guarantee doesn't win the Super Bowl this year, it would be Chiefs for you.
It would be the Chiefs
based off of the implications of what happens if they win, like them.
Yeah, it's just it's too much success.
Yeah,
yeah. If you were to take that success out of it, it would be
the Eagles. Yeah, me too. Like I just can't stand the Eagles. I'm a Commanders fan though. He just hates the Eagles. Well, I guess technically they had like a little, like you guys have the 2 Super Bowls and shit.
They did a little bit, but I think what might be my problem with the Eagles, specifically like or Philadelphia, I mean the Eagles and the 76ers, hate both of them, and it has everything to do with the fan base.
Yeah, you guys are
But
assholes. I've been to Philly twice for
here's-
games, though.
Here's a little caveat, just so you're not too mad at me, is I think Boston is very similar to Philadelphia. like we're kind of dickheads too, and
Yeah.
I think it's just we're two the same side of a magnet, kind of.
Yeah.
But go fuck yourself.
So Bills Niners is interesting too. I personally believe the Bills are of the identity, and I know I picked them to beat the Chiefs. They're gonna lose to some of the good teams.
Yeah,
I think the Niners are gonna continue to pick up, and I kind of feel like the Niners are gonna go into Buffalo and win that game. But and the Bills being 10-2 is weird.
yeah, I agree with you. I'll go 49ers with that one.
This one, I kind of feel like this is one of those games that the Vikings lose. I think the Cardinals go in there and kind of starch them. And then
I feel like we disagree so much more like through text. Because even when I saw that, I was like, I'm going Cardinals. It's probably going to be a conversation.
and then Saints Rams. I mean, I could probably go Rams here, honestly. Like I could.
Yeah, I think the Rams end up.
Somewhere around 9-8.
Yeah, I think they end up on the better half of 500. So
yeah, and then again, I think the Bucs are going to be picking up their easy games.
Yeah.
So, all right, moving on. Thursday night football, Lions Packers. Do we think the Lions go 16-1? Because I think this is a really good spot to pick a Lions loss.
yeah, to have Green Bay come in because they're a very good team. They're a very good team. They're not like this.
It's a primetime game. Weird
Yeah.
shit happens.
They're not like invincible.
Yeah.
They had what was that game?
The 5 picks versus the Texans where they almost lost.
Fucking squeeze it out.
That actually makes me feel like they're going to go 16-1 more. It's like, how do you throw 5 picks and still win the game? It's crazy.
I'll go Packers.
Yeah, I can agree with that. So this is one of those ones where my inclination is actually to go Falcons. But I feel that both of these teams are of the same identity. Like, they're a team I'm not super confident to win games, but they're good. So, I could really go either way here.
I'm thinking a Kirk Cousins factor here. I think he goes into Minnesota.
That is...
And he does his thing. I think he balls out. He balls out in
Here's the
Minnesota.
thing, though. Kirk, in this situation, there is no between. He's either going to lay a fucking egg or he's going to ball out. I feel like that is also a coin flip because Kirk.
Should we do a Will Kirk ball?
Yeah. And then Vikings are heads, obviously. And Falcons are tails. I mean, this game is made for that.
Bats.
Oh, we didn't think that through. Do you want to go with what it just landed on the floor? Or do you want to?
Reflip. I don't like it.
I'm not even gonna tell y'all what it would have been. Heads. So Vikings here.
Now I want to know what was gonna be.
I think it was tails. Oh, boy, it's gone.
Sorry, Kirk.
154
passing yards.
Yeah.
2 picks.
Yep. Add it to the prop bet.
15 for 32.
I go Giants. They'll win more than 2 games, right? They're at home. Saints aren't that great.
Yeah. Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These games really don't matter. What we do here isn't going to change anything, I don't think. Eagles, I probably clean up the Panthers.
Yeah.
I think,
although the Panthers are on a run right now. They're not on
they're not on a run right now because
of what we just did. But I just thought of that.
And also their games coming up though also are Falcon or Commanders. Oh no. Wow, holy shit, I'm retarded. Their games coming up are Chiefs, Bucks, Eagles. It's gonna be really tough to continue.
I don't know. I might want to go back and repick something.
Going back over here, we've already committed to Cardinals in this game with the split skis. I know we got the Niners winning a lot, but I don't see the Bears winning this game.
Yeah.
Again, I think Bucks continue to pick up wins on the easy teams.
What's their record right now? It's 7-6. Let's go, boys.
I could see the Rams beating the Bills, but I could also see the Bills wrecking the Rams. I probably lean Bills here, just for the sakesies.
Yeah. I more than lean Bills. Like I full on pick the Bills, but I could see this being one of those games.
Yeah, because Matt Stafford, dude, Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp, it's like, dude, they're always liable to have a really good fucking game. You know what I mean? Bills. I think this is like one of those games that the Bengals need and will get.
Yeah.
Titans, Jags. I feel like they played each other yet? Because this could be a bad teams split. Okay, yeah. So they got 2 more games. I'm down to split them, and why don't we split them away just for
Funsies?
to be different? Yeah.
All right.
Lock them in.
I gotta think though, like
You think Jags win both?
No, well, just that the Jags like I'm really surprised at how bad they are.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
it just like I kind of like always have that in my head where I'm like, no, maybe they're gonna start winning a few
They
games.
almost beat
like,
the Vikings.
Yeah.
They almost beat the Vikings. Steelers, Browns. Steelers continue.
Yeah.
Dolphins, Jets. I don't think they played. I'm down to split them for the home team. I'm down to. I honestly don't give a fuck. I'm also over the Jets. We can have the Dolphins win both. What do you think?
I kind of was thinking. Dolphins take both.
All right, I'm down. Let's lock it in. Let's fucking lock it in. Dolphins take both. Okay. So since we've already given the Chiefs a loss, I can see the Chargers winning this. But if you want to go Chiefs again, we can go Chiefs again.
Go Chiefs.
Okay. Alrighty then.
Alrighty then. Name that movie.
This one I could definitely see the Rams actually taking. I could see them just being a fucking thorn in the Niners' side. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's do it.
That NFC West division, I feel like they beat up on each other a lot. I'm confident the Commanders can win this game as well. But
yeah.
If you want to give the Panthers a
Bryce
bit of a
Young,
run
baby.
here, you want to? Yeah.
Let's do it, Bryce Young.
So this is one that I can see the Seahawks winning, but I lean Packers.
Yeah, I would go Packers here.
Okay. This is one where I can see Monday Night Football, Vikings lay an egg. Caleb Williams has like another like little flash of brilliance. That doesn't matter because they're 5-8. You know what I mean? But
yeah, I'm always down to give my boy Caleb a win. You know, if you want to do that, if you want to coin flip it.
Okay, that's fair. We'll give him a
yeah.
chance. But whose head's here? The actual head? Because technically the bat side has an animal head. So like.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I was gonna say bears don't have tails, but
Neither do Vikings. They have ponytails. Ooh. So we got a Bears.
the Bears.
The Bears squeak it. This would be a chance for us to just throw in like one of those like what the fuck just happened here games, but I can also understand you not wanting to do that to the Ravens.
Well, I don't think they're gonna come back and get any sort of bye week out of this. So, if you want to just be like, "What the fuck? I can't believe the Giants just beat the Ravens." Let's go for it.
All right, yeah. Let's just throw in some weirdness. This is a wild game. This is actually a really good game because I feel like the Chargers are going to be on cusp of playoffs. The Bucks are on the cusp of the playoffs. Do you want to lean Bucks because of fandom?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there is a part of me where I'm just again with the Chargers. There's something about them that I'm not like
all in on.
Yeah, that their record is even at this 6-8 record right now is inflated.
I feel like Cards.
Yeah, I think the Patriots defense is not too great right now. So
look at this. We got them actually fighting there.
Hey.
Lions, Bills. I feel like the Lions beat the Bills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can really see that going either way, but
Me too. I can see this one going either way as well. But
this is a fun week, huh?
yeah, there's a
some
lot of
interesting
good games. Yeah.
I would love to give it to the Steelers.
Me too.
If you're open to not giving the Eagles a win.
Yeah, I'm always open.
Should we just have them lose out the rest of the season?
I kind of wanted this to be realistic, somewhat realistic, but I think the Falcons beat the Raiders. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I think the Texans beat the Dolphins.
Yeah.
I think the Bengals beat the Titans.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Jets beat the Jags, but if you want to give the Jags a nice little win here, I'm down.
Yeah.
All right. I think the Chiefs beat the Browns.
Right,
And I think the Broncos beat the Colts.
Yeah.
Dude, it's wild because we've had to pick against the Broncos against our intuition to get them to 8-6. So there's a shot that they go like 9-5, which is insane to me. It's a schedule thing, but yeah, it's pretty nutty. I think the Lions beat the Bears.
Yeah.
I think the Falcons beat the Giants.
Yeah.
What do you want to do here? I think the Eagles are going to beat us both times.
So
I understand I'm pessimistically.
Yeah. We talked about before the Thursday game that I thought it was going to be a split.
Mm.
That game, even though it did end up being a one-score game, it didn't feel great.
Yeah.
As far as
feels like the Eagles are better.
Yeah, it felt like they kind of handily won the game.
Yeah.
Which
even though we were in the lead for like the first 3 quarters.
It was it gives me a little Jalen Hurts was not playing well. Or I guess you could credit the defense.
Our defense was playing sick from the beginning, dude. It was our offense that I think ruined it because our offense is usually good. It's like the fact that we kept giving them opportunities, only up a point, only up 2 points. It's like there's only a matter of time before they figure out how to beat our defense.
Yeah. I would still go Commanders at home, although I'm far less confident about that now than I was on Wednesday.
Why don't we call it a tie? Because that's a Commander's fucking thing to do. Call it a tie.
Yeah,
We'll have that be our tie.
We got a tie. It's official. Week 16.
All right. Cardinals over Panthers. Yes.
Yeah.
That's sick, dude. That's crazy. That's so dope. I feel this is a game that the Vikings could lose as well. I just have so little confidence in the Vikings for some reason. But
yeah, I agree. I'm thinking Seahawks there.
Okay. Probably Bucks picking up on the easy teams again.
Yeah.
I think Packers probably clean house here.
Yes.
Jets, Rams. I feel like we've disrespected the Jets enough where I think they can. I don't think they're going to lose everything. So I feel like I'm good to go Jets here. But
yeah, sure.
And then this one I kind of go 49ers on.
Yeah.
I think Bengals need and win this. Although this would be a brutal trap game. And the way the Bengals season is going.
I feel like, the Bengals though.
I don't think the Chiefs go 16-1 if they don't go 17-0. So I'm down to give the Texans this game. I know their next game, I think, is against the Steelers after this, so I'm also down to give the Steelers that one. Mm-hmm. But
yeah, I don't like with my hate aside from the Chiefs. Like I really, what are they 9-0 right now?
Yeah,
I do. They don't feel like a 9-0 team, so they don't feel like a 16-1 team either.
Yeah.
To me, so
100%. And then I kind of feel like the Ravens take care of business. Right now, the Steelers are the top of the division. I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, agreed.
We must have picked some games ahead of time. I can go Colts or Titans here. Titans are 3-12. Colts are 4-10. I could see the Colts just
got
themselves another win.
Yeah, I think they just like won a weird a weird game, like a 16-13.
Just stupid divisional game of teams that suck.
Anthony Richardson is gonna go like 5 for 28, but have like 3 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, Bills picked this one up. Right?
16-13, he'll have like 3 rushing touchdowns. Yeah.
I'm not going Broncos again here.
Yeah, you gotta go
I feel like Chargers
yeah.
are going to start kind of coming up a little bit. This one's interesting. I feel like we can get your Jags another win here. Do you think the Raiders go 2-15 and get the 1 seed? The cool thing about this is it also tells you where things are going to be seated at the bottom too.
Nice.
I should go. But for that reason, do you want to go Raiders?
Nah, I mean Patriots are toast as far as getting the 1 seed. I think.
Yeah. Do you throw the Jags on?
Oh, there's actually a bunch of. Yeah,
5-win Jags.
might be them. If the Browns get the number 1 pick, do they go Shedeur Sanders? You think, and start over and say fuck off to Deshaun Watson?
Is Cam Ward the one that? I thought Cam Ward was the one that people thought was going first.
Oh, is he? I don't know. I just know Shedeur Sanders is he's like a top prospect.
Is
but
that Deion Sanders' kid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
Is he going in this draft? Is he younger?
he's supposed.
Oh,
like
okay.
in theory, I guess he's declaring after the season. Oh, dude, don't fucking butterfingers over here.
Thursday night, Caleb versus the Seahawks in Chicago. I can go Bears here.
That could be. 1 second.
How we doing?
Make sure.
We toast?
17%. We're good. We gotta go 2
About
weeks.
halfway. All right, cool.
All right.
We can start speeding it up. Bears here. I can go Bears.
Yeah.
What's going on with this Saturday thing? Is there really going to be a bunch of games on Saturday?
Oh yeah, it's the end of the year shit.
Wednesday's
I think
Christmas
it's like
or
after.
something?
Oh, they're playing Wednesday Christmas games.
Wednesday and then a
Fuck,
Thursday and then a
Just
Saturday.
I don't think I think if Christmas falls on the schedule, do it. But I don't know if I need football on Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't really just.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a thing.
Yeah, like they started doing it. They're taking over the NBA's territory. They're just like Christmas is our thing. All right.
Rams, Cardinals is interesting because my inclination is to go Rams, but I really like the fact that the Cardinals are 10-5, and I kind of want them to.
So I would pick the Rams here.
Okay, I'm down.
If you want to.
I think that's the more realistic approach without like bias. I got Cards here or Falcons here, but it's up to you.
Put your boys on a coin flip.
All right, fine. We heads because we used to be ahead. They have to win.
They took it from us.
Tails. Just like us to lose the coin flips.
Let's go tie again.
I can see the Packers like kind of putting a nail in the Vikings' coffin. I can also see the Vikings winning this and kind of still being in contention.
I think 11 wins is kind of.
Like where the Packers end up at, sort of thing. So the Vikings might win.
Yeah, that's right. Who do the Packers have after this?
Who do the Packers have after this? I think it's the Lions, right? Oh no, it's the Bears. Do you think Packers split? Go 12-5.
Yeah, like, do you think they're like a 13-4 team?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Let's give them to.
Go Vikings and then Packers.
Yeah.
All right. So we have the Packers all figured out here, 12-5. Bucks through show versus the Panthers. The Eagles definitely beat the Cowboys. I could see the Niners beating the Lions and having them be like a 14-3 team, but I could also see the Lions beating the Niners on Monday night. That's a really hard game.
Yeah. That's tough. I don't know. I'll leave it up to you.
Lions or heads? Oh, we're going with on the floor.
Oh wow, it's under there.
Oh my goodness.
It's gone.
Oh.
I heard floor.
Oh no. Edit this out. This is degrading. is it?
Should I get a new coin?
I can't fucking see it. No, we need this one, dude. It has the fate of the season. Bro, I literally can't see it. I can't see the coin. Oh, okay, I got it. All right. It is tails. Who did we say was tails? Do we need to rewind the tape?
You said lions or heads.
All right. So give that one to the Niners.
Wow.
That's how crazy that game is. That's overtime for sure. Coming down to the coin flip. Giants, Colts. I mean, both of these games could literally, who gives a fuck, go either way. What do you want to do?
Go Colts.
Colts, and then what about Saints, Raiders? Is this where the Raiders squeak out another win? Or do the Saints get a fifth win?
Raiders.
Nice.
The Raiders.
All right. This is a game that I could see the Chiefs losing for sure. We did just give them an L. I don't know if they lose two, but in a row. But
I mean, I'm way too biased for this pick.
all right. So I'm
what
just
are you
gonna
do?
pick the Chiefs.
Because I was totally down to go.
So I'm seeing that this has like a lot of.
Ruin Patty's Christmas. Come on, baby.
I'm seeing that this has playoff implications too, because they're both 11-4, and I feel like Ravens are gonna pull it out. That's just where I think the season's gonna end up. A lot of playoff implications, because that would put the Ravens at like the 6th seed if they lost right now.
Yeah, which is I think kind of cuckoo crazy.
Or no, oh no, it makes them the 4, and they're just tied with them. But yeah. I think the Bengals beat the Broncos. I'm done with this Broncos thing, and I know we have the Bengals now going 10-7.
Yeah,
they're making the playoffs, but it is what it is. I got Chargers here.
Joey Biscuits. Yeah, sure.
I think Bills pick up the win over the Jets.
Yeah.
I can see the Browns getting a win here.
Yeah, I feel like we've been beating up on them.
Yeah, they're a little bit better than that. Okay. Final week of the season, and I think we need to pay attention to where the games matter. And we've already pre-picked a couple of them, but so I think this is Chargers are definitely playing for something. I could see them winning in that case, especially versus the Raiders. They're 8-8 right now. I can see the Chiefs not playing for anything,
and give it to the Broncos. Yeah, agreed.
Which apparently doesn't put them over the Chargers there. I think Texans. Does it matter? I think, so if the Texans and the Bills lose, so it doesn't seem, oh wait, yeah, that puts the Texans, so the Texans are kind of playing for something. I would give them that game in that case.
Yeah.
But I also would give the Bills game in that case.
It could even be a situation where even if the Texans are like, you know what, we're comfortable with whatever happens, they could put it in their bench and probably still beat the Titans.
Yeah. Bills, I think, probably win this. I could actually see the Patriots giving the Bills a little fucking spoil thump there.
The season? I'm down.
All right, yeah, let's do that. I don't think the Browns spoil Ravens a second time.
Yeah.
You want to give your boys one more 6-win season?
Let's do it, baby.
6-win season.
Sunshine.
Okay, so Rams, Seahawks. I feel like for our 9-8 prediction, we go Rams here, right? Or do you think the Seahawks make them both 8-9? No playoff implications.
I would go
Rams.
Rams.
Looks like. All right, Rams.
The Rames.
This one looks like it's for the division. Yeah.
Oof.
In Arizona. Biasness makes me want to go Cardinals. Heart tells me Cardinals. Brain tells me Niners.
Agreed. They're the same.
Let's go with our brains. I think Commanders with playoffs on the line, hopefully, will pull out the win versus the Cowboys. I could see us getting spoiled. That's where I...
Yeah, agree.
Buccaneers.
Yeah.
Last-ditch effort. Beat the Saints. I think Falcons, though, do beat the Panthers as well. Which, honestly... oof. I mean, they beat the Bucs twice already. So they have that tiebreaker.
Oh, We're in the playoffs.
No, you are, yeah. If Vikings win, you're still there.
Nice.
Yeah, but I do think the Lions win that game anyway. Wait, do they need it? They don't.
No.
They don't. So I actually think the Vikings do win that.
Down to give it to
And
Vikings.
then the Eagles, I think they probably... Do they need that to keep the 2 seed? Yeah, they do. So I think the Eagles win this. All right, so this is our playoffs. We have wild card round. Do you think we can actually agree on these, or do you want to do them separate? I think we should probably. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens first.
All right.
And then if we divert, we can divert. Falcons, Packers. This is crazy, and I know it's the playoffs, but I kind of want to flip.
I'm down to flip. My gut's telling me Packers, but I'm down to flip.
Me too, honestly. Do you want to go Packers here?
All right.
Yeah.
Save the flip for another day.
Yeah, I think there's no way the Commanders are going to beat the Niners in San Francisco. And I know you're a big Bucks guy, but I know we hate the Eagles, but I feel like the Eagles are going to win this game.
Yeah.
So Steelers, Bills. I'm not going front. I feel like the Steelers can get something done, and I feel like the Bills always sort of falter in the playoffs. But I could see the Bills winning as well. So if you want to lean Bills, I will not. I can't. I don't have enough mustard to argue.
I really don't have any mustard either.
Should we flip it?
This is a catch-up.
Should
puzzle.
we flip it?
Yeah, I'm down. Let's see if Russell Wilson has his like Steelers moment. You know. Let's see if he.
So are we going Bills or heads here? Because there's
Yeah.
tails. Russell Wilson has his Steelers moment. Now this game, if the Bengals do make the playoffs, I think they're a huge problem for the Texans. I'm just going to throw that out there right now. But I can also see the Texans winning this game. And I think we can both agree that the Ravens are going to beat the Chargers, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
we're on the same page right now.
yeah, this. I kind of like. I want to see Stroud flourish, you know, but I don't know if I want him to do that against the Bengals.
I can see Burrow winning this game. I can see the Bengals and
it feels like my gut's telling me Bengals here.
I have no qualms.
Yeah.
But I think this does.
I think big things come from the Texans in the future.
For sure. First one I'm just going to say is the only for sure lock I feel when I'm looking at this is the Lions beat the Packers.
Yeah.
I feel like they're a team of destiny, to be honest, to make the Super Bowl. But, okay. Eagles, Niners is interesting. I kind of want to go Niners here. I think Sirianni fucks this game up, and I think the Niners have a better squad.
They're nasty. They're nasty, and I think Nicky Bosa is gonna trample. I think he's gonna trample Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
There.
So I can see being a game that the Steelers win, but like I would say 75% of me says the Ravens are going to take it, so I'd give it to him.
Yeah, I'll go Ravens here.
Yeah, and I think you're going to want to lean Bengals here, but I feel like I go Chiefs.
I do want to lean Bengals. I'm comfortable going Chiefs.
Okay.
Because I know what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
In the next 25 seconds.
Well, this is where we're going to differ, right? So, can we both agree the Lions go to the Super Bowl? So, all right. So this is going to be our one difference. You think it's Ravens. I think it's Chiefs.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's just go ahead. Who do you think wins the Super Bowl, the Lions or the Ravens?
I think I've been riding. I think last video I picked the Lions. I think I'm gonna keep riding with the Lions.
So you think Lions are the Super Bowl team?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. I have the Chiefs winning this game, and I'm going with the three-peat. That's gonna be. I think, bro.
Suck.
I can't pick against them. That was the video. It was probably pretty long. Hopefully you enjoyed our banter. Hopefully you enjoyed the coin flips and all the goofiness. I think we got ourselves a pretty decently realistic picture.